Hey there, how's it going? What is up, everybody? Irish Orangutan is back to pass along what you need to know to get better at Madden and grow your MUT team. Enjoy the show. Today we are back to look at the team. We have gotten to the 99 overall offense everywhere, but we have been able to make a few upgrades, so I am excited to be back to share that with you. We are very excited to have a Randy Moss that is a 99 gold, and he looks absolutely phenomenal and can get down and catch every ball that you absolutely want him to. We are able to, yeah, he is just absolutely phenomenal. Has the 89 spin move now, so can get away from people in that way. Do have the deep route runner on him. He is just an absolute beast. One knock on him, can't run block very well, so do not focus on your offense running behind him, but can catch everything. That's what we have Julio, and we'll be getting Terrell Owens next week for. At quarterback, have been playing with this Kyler Murray. He is absolutely tremendous to run around with. He is quite short, so if you are able to deal with that, it is really the only knock on him. He's able to run around and do everything that Lamar and Michael Vick can, but not quite as quick. It doesn't really show up to me, but that would be something that would be a little bit worse than them. But he can absolutely fling the ball way better than both of them can, especially down the field. At the running back position, kind of just taking Ricky out of the lineup pretty much altogether. Had a couple fumbles with him trying to recover punts and kickoff returns. So we are past that, and we are just using Walter and Barry as the backups. Besides that, at wide receiver, we're staying pretty steady. At offensive line, we have Garrett Bowles all the way up. Think I've talked about that in the past, but am continuing to use him as a tight end to block and cannot recommend him anymore. He is so fast and plays a lot like the Brian O'Neill does. We have gotten the huge upgrade to the offensive line and theme team offensive line as well with the Brandon Scherf. He is tremendous at run blocking. He is like a Quentin Nelson for the right guard. He does leave a little bit to be wanting, excuse me, in the pass blocking market, but he is just perfect at run blocking. So if you are able to kind of scheme around that, I put secure tackler and I think play fake. We can double check that on him to allow him to be able to stand out. Um, so I'm very excited about that. He is tremendous at what he does and cannot have a better player at that position either. At tight end, we're staying steady there. I try to put a different player in for Hunter Henry, and I keep coming back to him because of his run blocking. We have been able to acquire Jordan Reed, who is doing a tremendous job at catching the ball. Not the best at running after the catch, but he does have the best break tackle of all of my tight ends, which is kind of strange, and is actually a better lead blocker than all of them as well. But I do bring in Franco for most of those situations, if not Lorenzo Neal. On the defensive side of the ball, there have not been a lot of moves, but there have been some moves kind of in the background. We do have Montez Sweat back here. He is an absolute beast. He has 99 speed and 99 acceleration at 6'6" with a 99 finesse move. That is bolstered from some of my team chems as well, but I could not say anything better. He made 3 plays in a row to finish off a tough solo that I was having earlier. Had played with him a little bit in head-to-head, and he's making plays as well. Would not recommend him necessarily in the run game, but anything that you could have him do in the passing game, he'll be very good at. Have decided to kind of get Haha out of the lineup. Paul Krause and Sean Taylor do tremendous at their jobs. Derwin James is a backup at kickoff returner beyond these guys, but Can't say enough about the Redskins secondary. They do a tremendous job. Landon Collins and Sean Taylor are absolutely outstanding. Devin White at middle linebacker for me is another one of those guys that you can pretty much say is a safety. He's a reason I'm probably going to be downgrading Ed Reed and getting him out of my binder completely. He has 98 speed, 98 acceleration, 98 zone coverage as a middle linebacker. That is absolutely disgusting. He is finally a player that I can probably start scheming Ray Lewis out of certain sets. He is very good and makes a lot of interceptions. 94 speed, 97 acceleration. Obviously, Ray Lewis is tremendous against the run and can get outside and stop those runs as well. But in the passing game, he just doesn't have 98 speed and 98 zone. His man coverage is also upper echelon. We can check that out as well. I'm pretty sure it's 94 on my team, but we can scroll down and check that out as well. 93, excuse me. So one off. But 93 can absolutely get the job done as well. Left outside linebacker, considered going out and getting someone else. Really, at every position that I do have, I would not trade any of these players. Have gotten the new Deion Sanders. Um, Pretty much without any upgrades, he's perfect across the board. His run stuffing ability leaves a little bit to be wanting, but we're taking care of that with a few other things. You can just put run stuff on him even if you don't have Redskins chems. And have finally kind of gotten Champ out of the regular nickel or dime sets. 97 speed, still very, very good. He can make all of the plays, but have just been going in other directions. As I said, Walter Payton and Barry Sanders kickoff and punt returner, excuse me. Derwin James, just kind of hiding there. The reason that I have him and really like Paul Krause are in goal line sets. They can jump with some of those tight ends and are already at the 6'3" set, so you're able to go down and knock down the ball very, very easily. Like I said, Sweat made 3 plays in a row. I bring him off the left side, and if you bring like enough players, like the same amount or one more, he comes off that fairly free and does a wonderful job shutting that down. And Devin White is now my starting sub linebacker for nickel and dime sets. So those are the changes. We are again one player away from that 99 overall. Have checked with the 98 overall punter, does not get me there either, so I'm happy to play with Tressway. I do my best not to punt, but he has a solid kick power, so he fits well there and helps me out with those Redskins chems as well. But that is what we have currently. Very excited to be running around with Kyler. He is going to be another one of those quarterbacks that I check out and see if he can compete with some of the other upper echelon, but just starting out, he definitely is on their level. But I wish you all the best and take care. Thank you for checking into the Irish Orangutan channel. Keep coming back for more Madden knowledge. There will be consistent videos up every week, so make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to see them all. Come by Twitch to engage and hit me up on Twitter at Irish Orangutan. Take care and much love, everybody.